Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Quotes 258. Today we have a quote by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's the first time we do one by him. So remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course, he first became famous for, being Mr. Universe bodybuilder. I don't know if many people remember this anymore because that was a long time ago. He became Mr. Universe. He won, I think, about 3 or 4 titles at least. Then surprisingly, because when you've seen him as a bodybuilder, you probably was skeptical whether he'd be able to cross over and become a good actor. But surprisingly, he did pretty well. Of course, he became an action hero, but he was even able to do comedy. Okay. And of course, he had a lot of goals in his life, and one of them was politics. That's why he eventually became governor. He married into the Kennedy family. He married, I think, Maria Shriver. I think that was her name. She was one of the Kennedys. So he really attained a lot of his goals. He did make some mistakes later in his life, though. Maybe we'll get to that, but he did really attain a lot. Anyway, let's look at his quote today. Life's 6 rules for success. Okay. Number 1, trust yourself. Number 2, break some rules. Number 3, don't be afraid to fail. Number 4, ignore the naysayers. Remember, naysayers, those are people that speak negatively or say bad things about you. Number 5, work like hell. Work extremely hard. And number 6, give something back. Okay, so let's kind of review this here. All right, let's continue with the note here. Love him or hate him, all right, even though I kind of liked him a lot, but, some people are not as crazy about him. You have to admit he inspired and influenced many people in his life. Famous for being nicknamed the Gubernator, because remember when we made movies, he was famous for the Terminator movies. So they kind of made a portmanteau out of it. They took Governor and they took Terminator and called him the Gubernator. So he actually had that nickname when he was governor of California. Okay, and his movie quote, "I'll be back," many people remember him for that too. All right, anyway, let's review his quote though. So let's look at the beginning first. When Arnold says trust yourself, okay, he means self-confidence is essential. You can't be successful at all without self-confidence to get ahead. Early in his life, he received a lot of criticism, but he never let it stop him. He eventually went on to reach a lot of the goals, a lot of the things that he hoped to do in life. He actually reached a lot. Okay, let's continue. Number 2. All right, number 2 here, remember, break some rules. Okay, you don't want to encourage others to break rules, but many famous people have had to at least bend some rules. We do hear this. Actually, a lot of the things he says here, I've often heard a lot of famous people say similar things in all parts of life, whether they are actors or politicians or inventors or novelists. Many have said a lot of the things that he's saying here too. All right, let's continue. Okay, good. Let's see. So break some rules. If you don't, meaning if you don't break some rules, others may get an advantage on you. So even though, we're not telling you go out and break rules, but you got to bend some rules sometimes to get ahead. And if you don't do it, others will do it, and they'll probably have the advantage on you. Number 3. Okay, remember number 3 here. Don't be afraid to fail. Yes. Everybody. I think even Albert Einstein, I think I covered one of his quotes. He says, anybody who never said they failed, never tried. Basically. There's so many of them that talk about this. Okay, good. So, yes. So, all right. So, nearly every successful person says this. That's what we mean. Number 4. Okay, number 4. Ignore the naysayers. So, naysayers are people that speak negatively about you, try to put you down, make you lose confidence. He said, don't pay attention to them. Forget about it. Just like we often say, really in life, you're probably really, you're in a race with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't let these others, bring you down. Okay. List those. All right, good. Number 5. Remember number 5 here, work like hell. Yeah, this is another one. Remember, like Thomas Edison and many others have often said work like hell. They were almost a little bit like workaholics. Yes. So we say here, not only do you have to work hard, but harder than most people. If you want to get ahead of them, you have to work even harder than them. So that's what he means by work like hell. Work extremely hard. That's what he means by that. And 6, give something back. Okay. Well, if you do reach a certain amount of success, he says you should give something back. You know, I don't know, give to charity or help people or something. That's kind of what he means by like that. Once success is reached, give something back. It is good karma. Okay. So that's basically what he means. Those are his 6 rules for success. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.